Hey, 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 happy day 54 of the BP Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Today I am looking at the second action that I'm going to take in this, I think we're on the fourth section of our 90-day challenge, our 90-day push. So I'm dealing with supplements. What supplements can I take and will I add to my routine, to my repertoire, to my diet to make me feel better? The first one is a multivitamin. So I'm going to grab one of those and take it. Haven't taken it yet today. Usually I take them first thing in the morning, but some I like to wait until after I eat breakfast. So I just have my nice oatmeal and fruit and nut breakfast. And I'm going to supplement that with my multivitamin. Remember, that was my first action, my first supplement, a nice multivitamin. Quick take that. And let me ask you a question. Do you ever experience stress? Is there everything stressful that happens in your life? Me? Yeah. Even Pajama Grandma has a lot of stress in her life, believe it or not. Lots of other people's drama. So I decided that the second most important thing I'm going to do is take a super stress formula. This is a super stress formula B complex. It's got, let me show you a little bit here. It's got vitamin C, thiamine, which is B1, riboflavin, which is B2, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin, panthenoic acid, looks like I don't know, chlorine or not chlorine, choline or something. I can't pronounce half these. That's the struggle with supplements and vitamins. And then it's also got some gelatin, magnesium, and magnesium stearate. I don't know. Anyway, I'm long past my chemistry days. But this is a super stress formula, so I am going to commit that the second thing I'm going to take every day to help my blood pressure, because stress has a huge impact on our blood pressure, is I'm going to take a formula that helps me to reduce my stress. These are giant yellow horse-type pills, but I'm going to take one of those a day from now until the end of the challenge and see how that affects me. So I've got my multivitamin with all kinds of stuff in it, and I've got my B complex. Now, I think I said, do you know the trick for swallowing pills? This is amazing. When my sister had cancer, we were in the hospital, and she is not a pill swallower. She could not swallow pills. When you have cancer, she actually had a really a rare form of leukemia. She had to take a lot of pills, and the nurse said, whatever hand you are, so I'm right-handed, turn your head the opposite direction as you take a drink and swallow the pill. What that does is it opens up your throat passageway and makes it easier for the pills to go down. Now, of course, all of us being skeptics didn't believe this, but we tried it out for ourselves, and we found that it absolutely positively works. If you have a hard time swallowing pills, if you're right-handed, look to the left when you drink and swallow. If you're left-handed, look to the right when you drink and swallow. And it sounds like the littlest, tiniest thing, but it's one of those things that you learn. It's like tying your shoes and wrapping it around twice instead of a double knot. You learn one of those things and you use it for the rest of your life because it's that powerful. It's just a simple hack that makes our lives better and easier. And makes kind of unpleasant things like swallowing pills go down and slide down and be able to experience it without any drama and trauma. So that's my pill swallowing tip of the day. Now, stress. Are there ways that you can find to alleviate your stress in your life? We'll talk a little bit more about stress and anxiety in the next segment, or the segment after the next. But we're going to talk about it a little more because it affects so many of us. Because there's good stress, eustress, and there's bad stress, de-stress. And we get to decide what everything means and what each type of stress is for us. But today, I picked my second supplement. You need to pick your second option. What is your next action that you're going to take to move you toward your goal with respect to the improvement area, or the thing that you're doing, the thing that you're focusing on for this 10-day period, this segment that's going to move you toward your goal. And again, if you don't have one, do supplements, because everyone on the planet can feel better with supplements. Every one of us needs more energy. Every one of us, we all need energy, right, to function at all. We all need more mental clarity and focus. We all need more stress relief, right? So supplementation, just like nutrition, just like movement, just like mindset, they're all things that any one of us can use to move us toward whatever our goal is. No matter what goal area of our life we want to work on and focus on, each of these things that we're discussing can apply to you as well. So if you don't have one picked out for yourself, go ahead and do the same thing that I'm doing. So find a multivitamin, find a B complex, or a stress reducing formula. There's all kinds of stress reducing formulas out there, just like there's all kinds of energy enhancing formulas out there. Find one, test it on yourself, make sure it makes you feel good and doesn't have any negative impacts on you. You know, some energy things I've tried in the past make me feel good and give me tons of energy, but they also give me that super jittery, can't stop moving kind of thing, and the shakes. That is not a good effect, so I need to let that one go and look for another one and try until I find the energy enhancing formula that makes me feel energized but awesome, not energized and jittery. So that's, again, why we use ourselves as our own science experiment. That's it. That's our assignment for today. That's our challenge for today. What is your next thing, and what action are you going to take, and what's your plan to take it? Me, B complex, super stress relieving B complex every day between now and the end of the challenge. And watch and pay attention to and note how it makes me feel. Now, the reason I can add this second thing with respect to my physical body and testing it is because I've been taking this multivitamin for a while already, and I know the effect that it has on me. So now if I notice any changes, this is the first time I've taken this super stress formula, except for my cold. If I notice any changes in me, it could very well be due to this new stress reducing formula. If it makes me feel more stressed out or more hyper, if it makes me feel anxious, if it gives me the jitters, if it makes me feel, anyway, if it makes me feel sick to my stomach or whatever, then I will know that, oh, it might be due to this. Now, I might have to test it out a couple more days, which is why I commit to doing it between now and the end of the challenge, to find out if it makes me feel better or not. But usually I'll know in less than a week if something is or isn't for me when it comes to something that I'm consuming physically, either eating or drinking or taking as a supplement format. You might be different. It might take you 2 or 3 weeks. It might even take you a month to know if something is positively or negatively impacting you. Our bodies are all different. Our metabolisms are all different. Everything about us is different. So we have to test and pay attention to the cues that something is changing within us. That's it. Go out and make it an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know if you're struggling with or you don't know what to do for this day's challenge. We can have a quick chat about it, and we'll get you right on track. We'll make sure that you always know what to do. That's what I'm here for. Have an amazing day. Catch you tomorrow.